Ladies, as we're heading through the day today, that humidity is going to allow for a couple of clouds, but it won't be quite as cloudy, at least to start the day, as we saw yesterday. You can see right now it is still warm across South Florida. 72 degrees in Miami, 74 in Fort Lauderdale, 75 in Pompano, 75 through the Keys. So with that said, as we go through the day, yes, we'll have that sunshine mixing in. It will be warmer today than yesterday. It will be more humid today than yesterday. We're shooting for a high of about 84 degrees, and then by the end of the day, especially as we get closer to the evening and into the late night hours, clouds will build in ahead of a cold front that comes through and brings back rain chances for us. As we're looking at satellite radar, you can see just a few high clouds moving out of the area. We have wind out of the southeast that is helping warm us up, helping bring in that humidity. Do want to point out that there is going to be active weather along the I-10 corridor from Louisiana through Mississippi, Alabama, and that does mean into the Florida Panhandle this today into this afternoon. And you can see showers already working into these areas. There's some strong storms, severe thunderstorm warnings exiting Texas, moving into Louisiana, but we're going to be watching as this cold front moves through our area. Really not going to bring back cold air, but what it is going to do is bring back rain showers, much needed rain into South Florida. With that said, let's time things out. It's relatively quiet through the day today, not completely taking that chance for rain to zero, but maybe an isolated sprinkle with the humidity, with the southeast flow, with the clouds that do build in later today. So yeah, we might see a stray shower, just not the main focus of the forecast. Better chance for rain to start to work in as we get into Tuesday. So notice we'll start the day with some clouds out there. It will be warmer, it will be humid across the area, but it's that afternoon time frame that with the heating of the day, we start to see these showers really starting to pop up. A couple of passing downpours through the evening hours as well will hold rain chances in that forecast until about sunset, and then things quiet down briefly. As we get into Wednesday, same thing, mix of sun and clouds to start the day. We'll see more of those showers firing up, especially in the afternoon, and then we'll keep that chance for rain in the forecast for our Wednesday. But notice for Wednesday, instead of things moving from west to east, things will be moving from north to south. So Everglades, far western areas, will see that better chance for them to develop, and then all of us could see a couple of passing downpours for Wednesday. With that said, there's really not a lot of rain between now and Wednesday in the forecast. We're talking quarter of an inch, maybe half an inch. And when we have a deficit of nearly 5 inches in Fort Lauderdale, we'll take what we can get, although it's just not going to bust the drought by any means. We still have ongoing drought concerns. With that said, once we get past this first front, the first round of active weather that comes in with this dip in the jet stream here, that's that low pressure center bringing rain chances for us, we'll start to see a ridge build back in. So that means we'll start to warm up, we'll start to dry out by Friday. Not looking too bad. We'll have lower humidity, but I want to point out as we get into Saturday, as we get into Sunday, notice how the jet stream gets active again. We start to see another dip here in the upper levels. With that said, the Storm Prediction Center is already highlighting the risk for severe weather Saturday and Sunday across the rest of the country. So it'll be active for the weekend. If you're leaving South Florida, you're traveling, you might have flight delays. Think about that ahead of time if you're headed to the central parts of the country, just because we could see some active weather. But for us, our weekend's looking